Alright everybody, welcome back to the Outer Worlds DLC, Peril and Gorgon. And unfortunately I don't have anything that will upgrade my lockpick, but I do have a message. From Error Origin Not Found. What a handsome vessel you have, little weasel. The unreliable, registered to one Alex Hawthorne, but that's not you, is it? You stole it from him just as you intend to steal Gorgon from me. Perhaps I should steal something dear from you in exchange. Your ship, your crew, your life. Fair is fair after all. Hack 65 to scan proximity relay buoy. Proximity relay buoy. Charles cluster B, whatever. But what does that mean for us? Also, let me see if I can... First, let's repair. And I want to upgrade Agony. I don't have much, though. Damn. Only does 726. And we can't modify it, unfortunately.
Sam, I must confess, I have not been cleaned for far too long. You're sure this will... Oh, yes. That's the spot exactly. Why, I didn't expect you to be so thorough. I am ashamed to admit. Oh, Captain, there you are. Pardon, but perhaps you could afford us some privacy, please?
Oh, God!
What a mess! What a mess!
Right. 19 and 588. Ooh. So Parvati does not have a very good main weapon. But I think I'm gonna take Parvati because she has the lockpick skills that I need. Well, not really, but... Alright. Got any better weapons? $719 is better than what she's got. $791. $1479. But what is her... So... Okay, so I don't think it matters. So we just give them the best one. Oh yeah, but did we... No, I was wondering if we would unlock wherever that was coming from.
Remember that you
Not insured.
are not insured.
Now I have a feeling this might be the last part to Peril and Gorgon. I'm not 100% sure, but god damn it, I couldn't get in that door. I wonder, really quick, if I would have any modification that would bring up my lockpick. Increases stealth skills. Why can't I put... oh, that's why. Let's put that on. I've not been doing these as well. There should be carrying capacity, walk speed, armor degradation, volume of footsteps, radius of footsteps sound. Sprint speed, walk speed, and armor. So these aren't great, so I'll just put that on. Oh wait, I can have... yeah, okay. I'll say I can't have 4, right? What is this supposed to... oh, restores that. So, releases a field of fear-inducing gases to discourage organic attackers. Let's do that. Resist corrosion. Reducing physical damage, so melee. Lined with a thick, non-conductive material, greatly reducing incoming electrical shock damage. That's against plasma damage. Reducing incoming damage all kinds.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you, Ada. You're one of the best characters in the game, to be honest. So now, we're at 153. Man, I hope I can find, was it the rear? I think. Hope I can find that door. I know it was right near, yeah, it was right near here, wasn't it? Right there. Bam! And this suit actually reduces your, lockpick skill, so... So it really just turned out to be some, nothing really too important, ammo money. But, you know, if this would have been like a science weapon that I missed or something, I would have been really mad. And now we can get into any lockpick that we so desire. And I finally upgraded my armor. Oh yeah, so where are we supposed to even go? Actually, let's do this one. Deliver the phonographs to George's automech. A woman named Georgie asked Roscoe to deliver the portable phonographs to her personal automech near Stellar Freighting, or return the phonographs to Roscoe. You found all the portable phonographs Roscoe needed to complete his employment contract. You can return them to him in the Sprat Shack. So, Georgie. And whoever that is. Or Roscoe, I mean. I think we'll deliver them to Roscoe because he seems like a good person. So, yeah.
Hey, there you are. Been wondering how you were doing. Did you manage to find those recordings?
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Maybe we can ask him about that. What's the deal with Lucky Montoya? Oh.
Nice enough
We'll
guy.
ask him all this stuff first, I guess.
Fashioned himself one of those professional gumshoes, like in the serials. They usually work for the board, rooting out dissidents and the like. Lucky, though, he was freelance. Worked for anyone who paid, no matter their allegiance. You ask me, I think the guy just likes snooping around in folks' terminal messages.
Lex sent me his arm in the mail. Did she tell you that?
No, but I'd wager Lex there's a lot of weird shit she doesn't tell anyone about. That's the sublight way. Gotta say, though, mailing a stranger some dead guy's arm probably tops the list. At least I'd hope so.
What was Gorgon like in its heyday?
Frenetic, chaotic, vicious, take your pick. I wasn't here at the start, but going off what folks told me about the early days, Gorgon started out with promise. The board's best and brightest were excited to work here. Said it was a good posting. The project director had a vision and big, bold ideas.
And then?
Nothing good lasts long in Halcyon. Thing is, the schedules coming out of the corporate office were unrealistic from the get-go, and they were trying to do the project on a shoestring budget. Couple that with the obvious personnel problems and toxic junk in the product, it was only a matter of time before it all went to hell.
Was that when Marauders appeared?
Could have been, yeah. Marauders didn't just fall out of the sky one day. They were made here on Gorgon. How, though? That's the question.
We know.
Sprat Shack legend has it they crawled out of the mines one day. Heard one fella suggest they might even be aliens.
But you know different.
I think the drug they were developing here turned people into marauders. Not on purpose, mind, but over time. Marauderhood's not the flu. It ain't contagious and they don't reproduce. So how else would they get all over the colony?
Seems a little far-fetched, don't it? Spacer's choice, just letting that happen to the folks they're meant to keep safe?
I don't have proof, mind. It's just a hunch.
Gorgon's ruined now. What sent it over the edge?
Shit, any number of things. Fire, primals, sabotage. It didn't happen all at once, but it happened fast enough folks couldn't respond in time. Now, if you're asking how it all kicked off, might have been spies that did it. Corporate espionage, you know. Anti-Cleos. I never did figure it out. Not about to try now.
Spacer's Choice won't let you leave Gorgon until you deliver the recordings?
Oh, I've tried. Make no mistake. I've caught a couple of rides out with sublight folks. But the board's fixers always send me right back. And I'm not about to stand toe-to-toe with marauders just to fulfill a line item on a contract.
Why did you even bother stashing the recordings?
Someone had been trying to steal them. since the day my assistant and I started interviewing. Couldn't even keep them in my safe. They always found a way in. So I took to hiding them all over the fucking asteroid. Thought I was so clever. What a fool I was.
You must have talked to a lot of the staff here. What were they working on?
Adrenatime. I'm sure you know it. Was a drug, something to make folks work harder, work smarter. Had a lot of nasty side effects. Didn't seem so bad to me at the time, but then I hadn't met the test subjects yet. The whole thing was real hush-hush. A lot of worry about corporate spies, especially from Anti-Cleos. I probably shouldn't even be mentioning it to you, to be honest. Spacer's Choice, they're really not fond of spies.
Who is?
Fair point. Not even spies like spies.
What do you know about the senior researchers?
Not much, except that there was a whole gaggle of them, and so far as I could tell, they absolutely hated each other. Dr. Ambrose would hardly let me speak to any of them, but she complained about him all the time.
What'd she complain about?
Everything, seemed like. Marion Blakesley, for example, lady who ran HIA, wouldn't return any of her messages. Not once, for years. Jasper Lowe, guy who headed up Chem, was high more than he was sober. He insisted on running special tests on primals, too. Law knows what for.
Anyone else?
Dr. Ambrose really had it out for this guy Lawrence Goodfellow. Ran OCI. Would lose his shit if he saw red on a schedule. By the end, I heard folks were turning in completely bunk progress reports just to keep him out of their hair. Had this little minion, too. An actuary named Clarence Mosley. Obsessed with quantifying every detail of his sad little life. Mosley was the guy who got me mixed up in all this. Asshole. I hope a primal ate him.
Well, so there was tension between the researchers.
Oh yeah, it wasn't just that Dr. Ambrose hated them. They seemed to hate each other, too. OCI pushed a ludicrous schedule. Chem made a bad product, and HIA returned garbage results. A regular merry-go-round of shit flying in every direction. It's no surprise it all fell apart.
I know you're half jesting, mister, but it's even worse than you say.
We've been to the Gorgon facilities. What Spacer's Choice did here is so much worse than you could possibly imagine.
Huh. My editor said my prose was too purple, and here I could have gone vermilion.
Never mind.
Not a problem. Anything else?
Give them the photographs. Found them all.
Well, I'll be damned. Now I can finally get off this rock and go home. I know it's not much, but take the last of my bits. You've earned every single one, friend.
Wall of Swords. What the hell? Persuade 90. Why don't you go through your pockets again, see what you find?
My pockets? Oh, sure, here's a few more bits for your trouble. Call it hazard pay.
Did you know Georgie was interviewing Olivia Ambrose on her own?
She couldn't have been. We were together all the time. Except, oh shit, my weekly calls with headquarters. What could she even want to ask Olivia Ambrose about? Doesn't make sense.
Production details, ratios and measurements, ingredients, that kind of thing.
Good fucking law. Headquarters would kill me if they knew. Right after they killed her. Hell, being stuck here might have been the only thing keeping me alive.
Perception. Was there something going on between you and Georgie?
No, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it seemed like there could be, when we were servicing the phonographs, or sharing a beer, but who'd be interested in some forgotten old bastard like me?
Charm. I can see the appeal.
Ha, sure. Nice of you to say. Sorry. Not much in the mood for a witty repartee, what with the world-shattering revelations and all. Any other horrible truths you want to reveal to me? Or can I get back to my drinking?
I don't have any more details.
Listen, I appreciate you telling me what happened with those recordings, but I need some time to think. Got a lot to process.
You do that, buddy.
Yeah, yeah. See you around.
So I wonder what would have happened if we had given them to... the automech. Going Tartarus. So 320 that way. Right here. Okay, that I just couldn't see it. So we are going to SMC lower exterior.
This can't be worse than anything we already seen, right?
We made it this far. How bad could it be?
Unsealed door. So we haven't been in here either. So the 3 places that we didn't go to. Okay.
Welcome to the Adrenatime Synthesis and Manufacturing Center, brought to you by Spacer's Choice. This productivity automechanical unit is at your disposal. Its normal duties involve the management of legacy operations analytics. However, due to the promotion, demotion, death, or injury to other managers of this facility, this unit is now the acting manager of the following departments: Reception, Human Resources, Accounting, Technical Support, Manufacturing, Distribution, Security. Please direct any questions about those departments to Pam. Answers not guaranteed.
You're the only one here? That'll make this easy. Legacy Operations, never heard of it.
According to this facility's records, the Legacy Operations Analytics Department is located on Sublevel Floor 1. Its functions include warm bodies and redacted. Access to that department is currently denied due to a lockdown in the sublevel stairwell.
So it only exists to meet some minimum personnel requirements?
We value each and every member of the Spacer's Choice family, so be proud. On average, you contribute positively to a minimum of 1.44 important spreadsheets per quarter. That was one of Pam's patented pep talks designed to efficiently eliminate any negative feelings that are getting in the way of your work. After all, Pam's purpose is to answer one question: how can I increase your productivity today?
What's with all the bodies?
Did you know that keeping your workers alive boosts productivity? That's why every PAM unit comes equipped with the latest Spacer's Choice weaponry. When PAM's emergency combat protocols are activated, your investments are sure to be protected. Warning: due to power consumption, combat protocols cannot be activated when PAM's power is below 73% without deactivating managerial processes. Spacer's Choice policy dictates that managerial processes take priority. This unit's power rating is 57%.
Can you override that behavior?
PAM is fully customizable to fit your preferred management style. With the correct override codes, you can alter any of PAM's behaviors at will. Some limitations apply. Spacer's Choice does not accept legal responsibility for any injuries or traumas sustained after altering PAM's behaviors. See manual for details.
How can I recharge you?
Hate messing with tangled cables or confusing batteries? With PAM, you'll never have to. Just pop in a Firefly brand industrial strength battery, and PAM's ready to go. Out of batteries and need productivity now? No problem. Just hook PAM's power source up to another automechanical, and PAM will get your employees back in line in no time.
Let's give it a shot anyway. Engage emergency combat protocols.
Emergency combat protocols cannot be engaged at less than 73% power without proper authorization. Please ensure that this unit is fully charged, or present your override password.
Parvati, think you could find an override?
I could give it a shot. Let me just... Okay. Weird way to do that, but There ain't no accounting for cents. There we go. All I had to do was convince this old girl here that 73% was the new 100%. Easy as salt tuna and sawdust pie.
This unit's power rating is 100%. Great! Emergency combat protocols are now available. Error. Employee's biometric ID does not match this unit's designated manager. Proceeding with verbal management test. Pretend that this PAM unit is one of your employees who's been working long hours. What would you say to give them an extra pep pill in their step?
Oh, okay, so inspiration. If you could come in 5 hours earlier tomorrow, that'd be great. Keep working late and we'll serve free pep pills and Spratwurst after hours. We'll lie. That promotion is right around the corner. Keep putting in those hours.
PAM is equipped to talk about your career goals. On average, employees managed by PAM units go from assistant to associate roles in 15 years or less. My door is always open, unless I'm recharging. Verbal management test complete. Result. Employee is a Spacer's Choice manager. 94% certainty. Engaging emergency combat protocols. Stand by.
Cool. I don't know where she's going, but cool. I was thinking, oh, we're gonna have to bring Sam in here. And, that's the way it'll do it. Put, like, Pam and Sam or something. Let's see. Messages. Current user, R. Hyde. From M. Elazon to R. Hyde. Subject lost my ID. Rosemary. Hey, sorry to bother you, but I lost my ID. Don't know how it happened. I have a very strict system for organizing my desks. Someone probably took it. Can you deactivate it and get me a new one? Thanks, Minora Eliazar. From R. Hyde to M. Lou. Subject seen Fifey. Hey, Rosemary. You seen Fifey around? Pam's old battery is having trouble holding a charge and all my spares keep disappearing. You know how it goes around here. If something's disappearing, Fifey probably swiped it and put it in the facilities office like a trophy. Since your desk in the lobby isn't too far from facilities, I was hoping you might have spotted him on your way in or something. If you do, tell him Mike Lou has 3 packs of Spacer's Corona to trade for the industrial strength Firefly battery that disappeared last week. I'd appreciate it, Mike. Okay, so we're supposed to go down there. I can't remember. Okay, so basically just getting the journal, so let's go ahead and explore everything else. Facility staff only. Well, I'm the manager, so at least they're 94% sure. Bard. Pam unit energy cell. Oh, I guess we could have just got that. Charged defensive helmet. 86. Mine is 87, but this one's light. Whoever said that the best advanced defense was a good advanced offense was probably wearing this helmet. Oh, now it does 89, okay. So 84. He's got that one that does 92 for him. Wow. And hers does 98. What if I put this on her? 107. Okay. Pam override code. These damn tech support slackwits when we barred the door to HR and accounting and made them use a stairwell. They would not stop whining about it, but at every turn they proved me right about it. Nosy little shits are always up to some kind of humbuggery, and the automechanical specialist that's in charge of Pam is the worst fucking one. He's always changing some setting or another for routine repairs, and then after all hell breaks loose, it's up to me and my security team to pick up the pieces. That's pretty fucking hard to do, considering half of my team has paws instead of hands. Cannons are easier to manage, they said. They're more resource efficient, they said. Fucking top rungers. And everyone wonders why I'm always drinking in the lounge. Anyway, this guy changed Pam's combat override code again, without telling me. Again, I don't think Pam Blam, thank you ma'am, A2-368 fits security guidelines, but screw it. At least this time, it's not about another employee's mother. Well, we could have got that. We could have got the battery. But luckily we had Parvati with us.
If I didn't know better, I'd swear it was watching me.
I'm surprised this fountain still works.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrena time.
Oh god. Why is he looking over there? Oh, it moves, okay. So, upstairs or over here? I guess it's gonna have to be upstairs. Entrance not for use by tech support. Barred as well. Let's see what Felix would do with... Oh, it's only 49. Never mind.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrena time.
Got a lot of terminals. User S. Tinsley. From S. Tinsley to V. Newell. Subject out of stock. Mr. Newell, no, there are no socks involved in the production of Spacer's Choice Terra Fried Spratwurst. The T hologram on the machine is likely just malfunctioning. It should read out of stock. Best, Sam Tinsley. From S. Tinsley to T. Sutherland. Subject return button. Miss Sutherland, I regret to inform you that vending machines do not take returns. Please do not try to fit your can of Spacer's Choice Gourmet Saltuna Fillets into the bit cartridge slot, as it will damage the machine and prevent other employees from using it. Thank you so much for your time. So much. User T. Jaramillo. From T. Jaramillo to H. Putman, subject a note on notes. Harold Prosperous morning. This is an informal reminder that your adhesive notes are intended to track your trouble tickets. Please do not use your adhesive notes to create patterns on your divider wall. I'd hate to remind you that unsanctioned aesthetic expression is strictly contrary to Spacer's Choice law, and I definitely hate to be reprimanded because I didn't warn you. Please endeavor to use the adhesive notes to a manner prescribed by the Spacer's Choice official guidelines. Sincerely, Tony Jaramillo. From T. Jaramillo to M. Liu, subject friendly language for a friendly office. Michael, this is just to tell you that I reported your recent unsanctioned language to Human Resources. You were recently talking about seeing some of your colleagues act paranoid and violent. Try to remember the new guidelines from corporate. Don't call your colleagues paranoid. They're experiencing dramatically heightened attention. Don't call your colleagues violent. They're showing physically assertive behavior. I'm as concerned as you are about the curious and surprising behavior we've been seeing around the premises. But try to keep your language sanitized. Clean language is a matter of security. I think they meant sanitized. So user J. Vargas. From J. Vargas to A. Isaac. Subject inappropriate automech. Sir, I promise you no automechanical in the galaxy is capable of falling in love with you. It is far outside of their set of capabilities. If there is a legitimate reason that this current automechanical is not fulfilling your department's needs, please file a request for an upgrade using Form AM-265B with permission from your manager. Thank you, Judith Vargas. From J. Vargas to A. Isaac, subject apologies. No, sir. That was not a comment about your inability to secure a marriage contract. No automechanical is capable of loving you because you are literally not capable of loving anyone. Because they are literally not capable of loving anyone. Automechanicals function through a simple series of state machines that are designed to problem solve for a limited list of scenarios. These scenarios all directly relate to the task that the automechanical was created for. In other words, a security automechanical might be able to question unauthorized personnel about where they left their biometric ID card, but a chef automechanical can only ask them if they want extra salt. Even if, in theory, an automechanical was deliberately modified to learn speech patterns and how to mimic human behavior, those behaviors would be a hollow imitation. So if your automechanical assistant really did make a comment about your posterior, it was because they were programmed to say it, that's all. Judith Vargas. Right. From M. Liu to J. Vargas, subject don't transfer. Judith, now is not the best time to request a transfer. I've got a reliable source that tells me the OCI may be under official audit soon. There's been word of some kind of corporate sabotage. I wouldn't request a transfer to the chem labs either. They've just had their budget and their personnel slashed. Trust me, you don't want to be associated with either office. Stay with us. We know what we're doing.
Heads up, jackass!
Oh, I kept shooting Felix.
Got 'em all.
Came from over there.
Deft hands, Cap.
I don't know where that guy came from. They must have killed him instantly. Or maybe it was from before we were even here. Personal files. Automechanical repair. Power siphoning. File name Pam. Power siphoning. Primary author M. Lou. With the battery shortage, I need to find a way to recharge Pam in a pinch. Vargas and I have to divide up all the remaining batteries, and eventually even those won't hold much of a charge. At least not if you just plug the unit into the wall as designed. Turns out though, Spacer's Choice batteries actually only charge at half capacity if you use them as intended. I think it's planned obsolescence. Yeah. They want the batteries to wear out sooner so folks buy more of them. Doesn't make much sense to do it at your own facilities in my opinion, but what the fuck do I know, right? Anyway, I think I found a way to bypass it, at least on the biped models. If you take two similar units, link their power supplies, and initiate a surge from one unit to the other, it should force the battery to use its full capacity. Basically, I can double the lifespan of our batteries by having the units jump start each other. Not going to use it just yet though. Always a chance that someone catches wind of it and they close the loophole, so I better save it for an emergency. Pam weapons training. Found in Pam, primary author M. Lou. I cannot believe that they gave Pam a damn N-ray cannon. Talk about overkill. There's not much in the known galaxy deadlier than N-ray radiation, and once it's let loose, it's hard to contain. Most living things seem to give it off in microscopic doses, not enough to be harmful on its own, but enough to draw larger, deadlier masses of N-rays from one living thing to another within a certain radius. Which means I need to take extra care to make sure Pam's cannon is tuned for maximum precision. If the barrel is even 1 degree out of alignment, you'd risk thousands of bits in collateral damage every time she fires. Messages. From M. Lou to J. Vargas, subject to keep your head down. Last week, a pair of technicians at my designated workplace fell into a pretty bad row. There were a lot of seditious words used. I don't want to repeat them here. Management stepped in. I haven't seen them since. I don't think their indenturement contracts were nullified. Otherwise, I would have received a reprimand myself, an account of having worked with terminated colleagues. They haven't been in their domiciles. They haven't been at their stations. I don't think they were fired. I think they deserted. I'm not going to share their names because I don't want that on my audit record. All I know is this: the office isn't working the way it should. Dr. Ambrose is nervous, and when she's nervous, we're all nervous. Well, God, if you were fired for working for somebody who was fired, or working with somebody who was fired, Jesus, you would have no employees ever. From J. Vargas to M. Lou, subject, keep your head down. Michael, one of my colleagues, disappeared 3 nights ago. She'd been falling behind her deadlines and was medicating herself with A-T, or AT, I mean. I was jealous of her work ethic, so I can't imagine what compelled her to just disappear. Frankly, I'm glad. She was starting to make me look bad. There's nothing strange happening in the office, and I don't know what to make of it. Nothing's going according to plan. Clarence mostly had a phrase he muttered now and then. The Bancroft coefficient is approaching 1. Apparently there's some fellow named Lucian Bancroft, if he's real. Dr. Ambrose answers to him. I think he's a cipher or a code name or something. I don't know how chaotic or messy a project has to be before that coefficient hits 1, but I know bad things happen when Lucian Bancroft shows up. Contracts nullified, waste disposal, assets eliminated. Yeah, I'll keep my head down. Judith.
Clever.
Personal files. Characters. Character form Halcyon Hank. What? Name Halcyon Hank. Class upper vocation. Free market champion. Backstory: Halcyon Hank is the long-lost half-brother of Halcyon Helen. At the age of 7, he saved his family from a pirate attack, but he had to leave the ship in a separate escape pod. While the rest of his family was rescued by a passing patrol, Hank's escape pod landed on Monarch, and he had to survive in the wild. Raised among raptidons, he foiled numerous schemes concocted by the cannibalistic iconoclasts, who were trying to spread their listless, dependent way of life across the colony. Now he's finally made it off Monarch and is ready to save Halcyon from insert whoever Sally makes as the villain here. Addendum. Ask if Sally can make a supporting character that's Hank's love interest. She promised she would last time. Messages from S. Garcia to H. Putman. Subject: canceling our session. Harold. Just sent management my cancellation form regarding our systems and serfdom sessions. I've been told I won't receive a refund of the leisure time I purchased for our group. I'll handle the cancellation fees too. Let's not talk about what happened with Colin at the last session. Let's not talk about Colin at all. Not to management and not to medical either. If you need something for the injury, I'll see about getting you some AT, Sally. I don't know if oh look. Halcyon Knights.
Wow! Nice work.
And boom, we're in there, but what is over here?
Nicely done.
Stuff. Shock cannon hyper. Not much.
My time to shine!
Oh shit. I know I'm dying there. There are like 6 of them.
Great work.
Out of my way!
Oh god damn it.
This is bad. Here goes nothing.
One down! Toss ball kick!
I'll fix you right up. Can't get past that armor. Hands up.
Oh, I thought they were dead.
nicely done.
Okay. So the other lockpick was just probably to avoid all of that, but you know, then we'd miss out on all this. Got another terminal there, but let's go ahead and grab all this shit. Oh, another terminal. Oh, Pam died. Well, damn. There's one of our doors. Let's go grab those two terminals. C. Norwood. From A. Metcalf to C. Norwood, subject, printer broken. It's not broken, it's just out of paper, which I have to say is pretty damn amazing. How in the name of the grand plan did you manage to print 450 documents in a week? Those can't all be transfer requests, can they? I know this project is well funded, but the head researcher must be even more famous than I thought if we're getting this many. Best, Aaron. From K. Blomstedt to C. Norwood, subject, last warning. Colin, you know our policy. Even if you do have proof that Mr. Putman has been taking your lunch, Spacer's Choice disciplinary guidelines for theft only apply to Spacer's Choice property. You, your lunch, and Mr. Putman all constitute Spacer's Choice property. It is legally impossible for property to steal from itself. Please note that an inability to protect your own source of nourishment will be reflected on your permanent record. If you cannot be trusted to guard your own sandwich, you cannot be trusted to guard classified information on behalf of Spacer's Choice. Karen Blomstedt, Senior Regional Vice Manager of Human Resources. P.S. Please have those reports sorted and on my desk before lunch. You are not in a junior position anymore, Colin. What a bitch. Oh, is there a third terminal? No, that was broken. K. Blomstedt. From Human Resources to C. Norwood, subject employee exchange. Spacer's Choice is aware of Dr. Lowe's eccentric habits. Yes, Dr. Lowe medicates himself with experimental drugs of his own design. No, we have not mentioned this flaw in Dr. Lowe's character in our exchange contract with Auntie Cleo. We believe that Dr. Lowe's behavior is consistent with the values of our rival company. Dr. Lowe and Auntie Cleo are, in the opinion of Spacer's Choice, an ideal match. Both Dr. Lowe and Auntie Cleo Company believe themselves to be better than nature. Please be informed that Auntie Cleo has generously offered at least 3 senior personnel in exchange for Dr. Lowe. It is Spacer's Choice Company policy to accept any bargain in our favor. Sincerely, K. Blomstedt. From Human Resources to M. Lowe. Subject, Somatic Hygiene. Michael, the office has reviewed your report of unlawful behavior exhibited by certain colleagues at your designated workplace. We find the contents of your report alarming and inconsistent with the values and vision of the Spacer's Choice family. While it is the duty of every member of our family to report seditious and unlawful behavior, it is important to express your report using appropriate company-approved language. Your description of violent outbursts and aggressive behavior from your colleagues is problematic. Furthermore, the office disapproves of your obvious exaggerations of any physical inquiries sustained in your alleged altercations with your colleagues. Spacer's Choice is not liable or responsible for any inquiries caused by Spacer's Choice property, including machinery or other co-workers. Your description of your colleagues' behavior portrays Spacer's Choice in an unflattering light and will be stricken from any official record. Do not discuss, describe, or imply the contents of your report to your coworkers. Sincerely, K. Blomstedt. Whoops. And so, 2 upper levels. Okay, but where did the other thing lead? Now I can't even find it. Huh.
Fancy looking staircase. On your step, boss. Heads up, jackass!
I see you now! No hard feelings, okay?
So Pam must have killed those people that was like, you know, didn't know how they died. Oh shit.
Hey, boss! Watch this!
Ah. We got 4 more people.
You want some of this? Ha! Ha!
Goddamn.
Huh?
Hiding? You scared?
Here I come!
I see you now!
You're the best there ever was!
a good thing I gave them heavy weapons. Alright, got some more terminals in there.
Dang, that's impressive.
Oh wow, I'm actually over encumbered. Oh, here's Wall of Swords. Are you wondering how hitting multiple enemies makes you harder to hit? What a stupid question. That's horrible damage though. And then Gravedigger. Dig your enemy's grave, then put him in it. I might keep that one. It's technically a long gun. Inferno Scythe Gold. That's what the big guy was using. Oh, hell no. $86 on him. This does 92. This is 101. Let's see, S. Garcia. From S. Garcia to Manufacturing Department, subject new adventure. I run the SMC's Interdepartmental Systems and Serfdoms game. We host participants from every part of the Spacer's Choice family, technical support, human resources, and even here in the manufactory. We just reached the stunning conclusion that our last campaign, and I've submitted the necessary paperwork to begin a new one soon. Interested? A few spaces for adventuring spacers are still available. Not sure what Systems and Serfdoms is? Don't worry. We're beginner friendly, and I'll be happy to walk you through character creation and more. SNS is all about helping each other and having a good time after all. If you are not familiar with Systems and Serfdoms, fret not. No entry fees are minimal. Please note that I am required by corporate to submit a detailed report of our adventures for moral hygiene auditing. Please also note that any subversive character to concepts will result in an immediate report. Your Systems Master, Sally Garcia. From T. Jaramillo to S. Garcia, subject, great work. Sally, thank you for putting in the extra time to fix those terminals on the top floors. Even though you're not designated member of the technical support team, your work saved me a reprimand on my permanent record. In fact, your work was so impressive that I thought you might appreciate having a few more tasks on your desk. You must have noticed the adhesive notes on your desk. These are backlogged repair tasks from the technical support team. I understand you've got your own work in the manufactory, but I think you'd benefit from the additional tasks. Remember, your work fortifies the spirit. Sincerely, Tony. What a dick.
Nice work.
Okay, let's see. Damn, I really wish this one was like corrosive or something. I mean, 9,000 to get that to the next level. 8,000 for that one. Okay, so that's all that big old door was. Nothing else over there. And that's nothing. Let's go up. What's that say? Synthesizing.
Is it weird if this thing kind of reminds me of the OSI building back in Edgewater? Like it's sort of holy?
Huh. Thought they'd be using more assisty big parts or something.
Okay, I haven't seen anybody yet.
All right. Now we can finally get that journal and get the heck out of here.
Yellow belly suit. Originally designed for zookeepers, the suit's ability to frighten nearby animals made it attractive to big game hunters. Eventually, Spacer's Choice made a military version. Synthesizer maintenance log. Adjusted rotation speed on centrifuge AT-3245. As per Dr. Ambrose's request, hopefully that should yield a few more batches with each production cycle. Still a little short of quotas, but we're doing our best. Updated the access code to the synthesizer production routine. Reported it back to Dr. Ambrose. Dr. Ambrose recorded the access code in her journal. As always, Dr. Ambrose has a habit of writing everything down. It's unnerving. I never know when I'm being audited. So bonus damage to creatures and humans. But that one's just an extra 40 armor, you know. Dr. Olivia Ambrose. Watercolor painting. A rather terrible watercolor painting of a teacup canid. The back is signed by Minnie Ambrose. Oh, okay. I'm betting that's the way I couldn't find, basically.
Great work.
Prototype light pistol. Does 836. This is one of the first pistols ever produced by Spacer's Choice. Although this model boasts superb all-around performance, executives realized they could remove most of its components and cut production costs by 3/4. The initial engineer was fired and replaced by an accountant who's proceeded to create the light pistol now known and loved throughout Halcyon. But this one upgraded, I think, fully. Could possibly... it wouldn't be better than this one, because this one also does stagger. Well, this one does bleed, but before we do that, let's look in here. Because this is obviously where we would have come from. Oh no, okay. We could have just walked in here, I guess. Weird.
Can't keep us out.
So we got a terminal. Admin functions. Let's go to messages first. Incoming messages. You have cleared your messages. Congratulations. Return to messages. Outgoing. Oh my. From O. Ambrose to El Goodfellow, subject production schedule. You think you can hide from me? Oh, we read that one. We read that one. Read that one. Reddit. Read that one. Read that one. So we've read most of these. Well, so far all of them. Sent to other. Let's see, I probably haven't read these. From O. Ambrose to Gorgon, manager, subject sees all recordings, high priority. Bring them to me. Let's journalists off the fucking Astro. I think we read that one. Yeah, we read that. Read that one. Read that one. Now deleted. Read that. Read that one. Admin functions. None. Oh, this terminal was useless. Dr. Ambrose's journal.
That's enough. Gorgon is mine. Go now and I will not pursue you. But if you stay, I will send every last lawless fucking mercenary and Halcyon on you. It's your choice, Captain.
Starting to hope I get to meet this jerk. Just so I can give him a good kick in the shins.
Well, I thought about it, and I'm still gonna dropkick this coward the moment I get a chance.
Well, we got the journal. That's all that matters. Didn't feel like trying to fight them. So now, speak to Minnie.
We are receiving an incoming signal, Captain.
Captain, I see you've made some headway on Gorgon. Mother's old work terminal just lit up with a bunch of new protocols. Very exciting. What about Mother's journal? Any progress there?
Oh, we don't have the perception or intelligence? What? Oh, we do have Persuade 25. I think it's time you tell me the truth, Minnie.
Are you accusing me of deception? Captain, I would never. Can you hear me, Captain? I'm getting some interference on my end. Captain! Captain!
Hello again, little weasel. I must admit, you've surprised me. I threw nearly everything I had at you. And you overcame it all.
So you're the one who put the Gorgon facility on lockdown?
Well spotted, Captain.
Didn't think it was her.
We've both played our roles well, but it seems you've got the edge. I may have gravely underestimated you. You were smart to hire him, Wilhelmina. Well done.
Mother! You're
I know, I was
alive!
right.
And still on Gorgon?
For some reason I forgot her name. So I was right. Okay. You told me she was dead. Should I log off and let you two get reacquainted? Yeah, she's been a thorn in my side ever since I got here. Listen quietly.
This is so you, Mother. Inserting yourself where you aren't needed and at the worst possible time.
Am I disrupting your vanity project? You empty-headed little twit!
Let them talk.
Have you come back just to ruin everything again, Mother? At least this time I have the power to stop you.
Captain, this is a distraction. Let's set our differences aside and focus on what matters. Adrena time must never be revived.
You're damn right it can't. Adrena time created martyrs. Or we do an intelligence check. This was never about the family name, Minnie. You wanted to revive Adrena time.
I may not have told you all of the facts, but I'm going to lay out everything I know. You can decide for yourself what to do with it. By now, you realize that Project Gorgon was devoted to a single drug, Adrena time. A drug that hit the market in spite of calamitous side effects.
Go on.
The project was a colossal failure, but you and I are going to revive it from the ashes.
After everything I've seen, absolutely not.
What you've seen is the result of Mother's leadership. I have no intention of repeating her mistakes. Mother's journal contains the activation codes for the Adrena time synthesizer, the key to a new Project Gorgon. We're going to start again, and this time with everything Project Gorgon didn't have. Better R&D, better scientists, clear goals, more funding, and a timeline that makes sense.
And who's going to provide it?
Who else? Spacer's choice. After I showed them the error
not
of
how they
their
work.
ways, the corporation couldn't wait to restart the project. If I can improve the chemistry, I can fix Adrena time. We can put this colony back on track together.
It's completely insane. It kind of is. You lied to me, you idiotic psychopath. Why would I help you now? Olivia, what's your story?
Finally, a sensible question. I am the head of Project Gorgon, its grand mastermind. I created Adrena time because I believed, arrogantly, foolishly, that I could uplift the common man through chemistry. I failed. Now, my daughter wants to take up my mantle.
Do you think she can?
Don't be absurd. Minnie is a bright enough girl, but she's weak, flighty. She'd abandon the project at the first minor setback. My work has already destroyed countless lives. We can't let her do so again out of pride and sentiment.
What about my life, Mother? The Ambrose name has no dignity anymore. I can't even show my face around Byzantium without being the gossip of the town.
You have to be fucking kidding me. Yeah, you kind of do. You can't put your reputation ahead of the colony's safety. Be better than this.
My reputation is a weapon, one that I can wield against those who squandered their one chance to save the colony. Every day, workers slump over from exhaustion. The gears of industry swallow them whole, and no one is coming to help. Adrena time is the break we can't fit into the schedule. The office with a window we can't afford to build. It's the best this rotten colony can do for people.
Drugs. Drugs are the best you can do.
It's a bandage, not a cure. Halcyon is wounded, and I will do everything in my power to stop the bleeding.
Don't let those bloodless leeches at Spacer's Choice walk you down this perilous path, Wilhelmina. You haven't the fortitude to endure it.
As usual, Mother projects her failures onto me. If she had let me get involved from the start, we might have avoided this calamity altogether.
Do you even understand the challenges you face? Are you trying to prove yourself to your mother? What would you have done that she didn't? Olivia, why didn't you give Minnie a chance? I was kind of wondering that after a while. You had thought at first it was to stop her from coming there and getting killed, but now, I don't know.
Minnie doesn't have the mind or the backbone to do the truly difficult
You don't
work
know
of
if you don't just
genius.
give someone a chance.
She is an empty-headed social climber. Nothing more.
You see what I mean? Mother is afraid of being outdone by her empty-headed daughter, and she'll do anything to stop me. If I can save the colony and redeem the Ambrose family name, I owe it to myself to try. Mother be damned.
You want to save the colony from its drug problem with more drugs? Can't you two sort out your differences and work together?
We already had our chance. Mother chose to bury the project and drag our family down with it. I won't allow her to make that mistake twice.
In rehabilitating Adrena Time, she would poison Halcyon. No, we are well past the point of compromise. The facility must be destroyed.
I need that facility online, but I can't do it while Mother's still a problem. By now, she'll have shut down the Gorgon reactor. Deal with her however it suits you, and get that facility back up and running.
Don't do this, Wilhelmina. Minnie, don't make this choice.
Adrena Time is our future. It's bigger than money, bigger than family. It's the colony's best hope.
It's not. This could get ugly. Are you willing to take that chance? What would you have done? What would you have me do instead, Olivia?
Return to my family's manor, Captain. Use the executive override code in my journal to activate the NDA protocol for my terminal. It will destroy the Gorgon drug synthesizer and put an end to Adrena Time for good.
Minnie would never allow that.
My daughter's gotten her hooks into you. I understand. She's always had a knack for manipulating people. But I know you're more than her foolish little puppet. You've survived this long. You have to be more. She will try to force you to fight her. You don't have to. In fact, I would ask you not to. Whatever mistakes she might make, she is still my daughter.
Captain, in light of recent events, I'm putting the manor under lockdown. Until Mother is dealt with, anyone who lands here is presumed hostile. Finish the job. I know you won't disappoint me.
God damn it. I'll be in touch. I'm not working with you now, Minnie. I don't owe either of you anything. What I do next, I'm doing for my own reasons. Wink and make a finger gun at the screen. Get ready to be surprised. Option activate the NDA. Honestly, so Adrena Time could be good, but the thing is, unfortunately, her mom is right. And I don't want to kill Minnie. I'm going to try my best to make it so I don't do that. We only have 3,700 bits. I don't think we can upgrade anything. Nope.
Good luck, Captain.
We'll continue. Sorry, Felix, but she turned out not to be the best. I hope this is the right decision, to be honest. I really do. Oh, God.
Transporters to shoot on site. Peril. Yes, the line.
Careful. Looks like Minnie activated security around the manor.
Stay on your guard, Captain. I think she's expecting us.
Score one for Felix!
Here I go!
Yeah! Now that was fun!
I was gonna say, I know there's more.
Here we go!
Oh, it's already dead. Oh, I couldn't get in this one before.
Left hand, Cap. Got it. Inside voices.
Unlock elevator. But what's over here? I don't even think I went in here before. Weird. I'm an idiot.
Done.
Olivia's personal lab. Man, I hate it when it goes like this, when you really don't know which is the right thing.
Every secret lab in this colony smell the same way.
Make you bleed!
Watch this!
Oh shit.
Everyone all right?
Not taking their dumb suits anymore. The biggest reason I'm choosing this one, I do agree that it could be useful to have something like that, but the thing is, one of them is saying, you know, basically fuck corporate and all that, and the other one it needs the help from corporate to do what they want.
Great work.
And that's the whole reason I'm doing it this way. You can't go and do the whole game anti-corporate and then all of a sudden, you know, now I'm gonna do something for it. Or that would help the companies? No. If she wants to do something, she needs to make something that will get them off of drugs, not keep doing drugs, because no matter what you do, drugs are bad. I don't think I can get into that terminal either. Motherfucker. I only have 65 of 100. If I had Vicar with me, I think I'd be able to do it, but yeah. Fuck. I wonder, God, I would hate to go and get him now, but I need to, I think. What was mine again? My hack is 65, so I need another 35. If I would have known that, I would have chosen him to begin with, but... Intruder, please unholster your weapon and self-terminate. Oh, what's my... 116. Because again, unless it's something that I can't see, like a door, like what's behind it for lockpick, I don't really care unless it was like a science weapon or something super good, but terminal, you never know, so. Wait. Where was it? No, it's not over there. Ah, god damn it. I was gonna say, if I get stuck on that shit, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, that was just that, okay. I missed that. Where does this go? Oh, that's if you were gonna take that, I guess. Come on, where the... Oh, there it is. Logs. Security logs. Test subject enclosures have been opened as part of emergency contingency SCE 329.4b. Please refer to your emergency contingency manual to determine what level of panic you should be feeling at this moment. Previous security breach logs have been purged from memory per emergency contingency protocol. Maintenance alerts. Alert turret. Cleaning and maintenance is currently error. Num days. Invalid days overdue. Please contact Spacer's Choice Security if this message persists. Man, that was useless. Why was that such a big hack thing? I can shoot it through here, but it can't shoot me.
Need your help!
Damn, Felix went down fast.
May you find peace in death.
My time to shine!
Oh shit.
Take cover!
I swear that terminal it was they put it in here for a troll. They had to have. First. Oh, that close. Oh, here's another one. Grinder. You could call this your worst friend. You could also be sued by CMP.
Impressive as always.
Yeah, because worst. Open most recent message. Miss Ambrose, these projections are indeed encouraging. Unfortunately, without your mother's access code, we're going to have a beast of a time warming up the Adrena Time synthesizer. What about Olivia's journal? I seem to recall her scribbling everything down, or at least everything she didn't murmur into that voice recorder of hers. I recommend hiring a freelancer to search her office in the Synthesis and Manufacturing Center. Someone capable but disposable. Once we have the journal, Spacer's Choice will see to it that you are properly compensated. Don't contact us again, we'll contact you, Lucian Bancroft, Spacer's Choice. So it's a good thing we chose what we did. The Adrena Time Project. Mr. Bancroft, my name is Wilhelmia Ambrose. Prior to her death, you were in business with my mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose. Mother was wrong to shut down R&D for Adrena Time, and Spacer's Choice was wrong to listen to her. I'm sending some financial projections and chemical plans I've drafted over the years. You'll want to read them closely. The potential for a new Adrena Time formula, one that works, is unlimited. I await your reply, Wilhelmia Ambrose. Messages. Okay. Oh my god. Picked up so many damn weapons. And I'm also carrying all my science weapons, even though I really don't use them. Damn, I'm still carrying so much. It's only 5.5 pounds right there, but Oh, it's probably all my damn mods. Do I have enough to upgrade anything? Close, but no.
Didn't I warn you not to set foot in here until the job was done? You should have listened to my advice.
Let's talk about this, Minnie.
There's nothing to discuss. I can fix Adrena time without you, and certainly without Mother. You wasted your time coming here, and worse, you wasted mine. But I won't let anything stand in the way of progress.
You need to stand down. I intend to destroy this project. What if you and your mother join forces to cure the Marauders?
You surprise me, Captain. Once we fix the chemistry of Adrena time, the Marauder problem will simply take care of itself.
If you fix it, there's always the possibility you'll make it worse.
The days of the old Adrena time are numbered, and Marauders are bound for extinction.
Persuade 65. If the Marauders don't get a fix, they'll just rampage across the colony.
Insane people addicted to drugs are Mother's problem. Am I to be held accountable for her mess? Besides, Mother is determined to ruin everything she touches. First Adrena time, then our family, and now my ambition.
Persuade 100. Why not give her a chance? She's been involved with Adrena time from the start.
She never gave me a chance. Forbade it. I see no reason why she deserves a second one.
Holding on to your pain helps no one, least of all yourself. It's not too late to let it go.
Mother never let me anywhere near R&D. I was always her incompetent little brat.
Persuade 150. The Adrena time project failed, Minnie. You couldn't have saved it.
You don't know that. Gorgon was my chance to do something incredible.
Opportunities present themselves every day. Your Gorgon will come.
Curses. You may be right. I invested so much time and energy into Gorgon. But there's no telling how many second chances pass me by. Mother taught me to never accept failure, to never settle for less. Compromising my plan goes against everything I know.
This isn't failure, it's a second chance to work with Olivia.
I suppose it is high time Mother and I spoke on equal terms, and without death threats. I was so eager to make Adrena time my legacy, to give it a second chance. But maybe it's my family that deserves a second chance. God, I can't believe I'm saying this, but if you see Mother, tell her I'm willing to work something out. She can even come over for tea. Or something stronger. I'm sure you won't mind if I remain here. Just to guarantee that you keep your side of the bargain.
That's fair. I won't try anything.
For your sake, I hope not. It's funny, Captain. I hired you to break the family curse. And it would appear you've succeeded. Just not the way I intended.
I'll speak with Olivia. Be seeing you.
Good luck with Mother. I suppose you'll need it.
So can I go in here? So if we would have come in here, would have been, you know, a lot of robots. Okay, and we can exit through there. Oh, hi.
on the wrist.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Okay, let's see what we can do. Discreet cave. Where in the hell? A spade. Definitely not a gardening tool.
You're a deft hand with a knife pick.
Groundskeeper's Journal, Volume 2. Week 1. How long it's been since anyone asked old Mayberry to tidy up the planters or rake the gardens. Mrs. Ollie hasn't shouted for me in ages, and I can't think of the last time Mr. Harvey came around to marvel at his fish. Where is everyone? Week 2. I've eaten so many beans and I don't tolerate them in the best of times, but I dare not go into the mansion in search of food. Think of the dust that it cascade off my unworthy shoulders and onto the fine tile. Can't go inside, won't go inside. I don't belong. I'm not of the family. Week 5. Out of beans, but I won't trespass, even in the house, even if the house is empty. I'm not of the family. The automechs know. They watch my every move. The cave is where I belong. Year 2. Time is a lie. There's no telling how long I've been here, munching on leaves and burying my excrement in the yard. No one's coming for old Mayberry. Loyal Mayberry, faithful Mayberry. Wow, that's... Wow. We found this. Yeah, we found the first one.
Bringing canned responses. These things matter.
So if we go there and we're met with a lot more like hostile stuff we have to fight through and talk and everything, I'll probably end it. I'm surprised Felix never chimed in since he seemed to like Minnie. Your loading screen tip could be here. Oh, we do.
I keep my promises, Captain. Do you know the funny thing about...
Crossbow kick! Never anger a man of the cloth.
Oh god, they're everywhere.
Out of my way! I've had quite enough of you!
Well. Okay, so that's over there.
More stairs, huh? At least we're getting a good workout.
Oh, whoops. Did not mean to buy that.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take a dream of mine.
Messages. This is for L. Maynard. From T. Hennessy from L. Maynard, subject welcome to floor 3. Hi there, not sure what you did to get sent here, but I'm so sorry. The good news is that everyone here is in the same ship, so don't feel too ashamed. But hey, it could be worse. It looks like you're one of the lucky ones. Lots of new arrivals don't even get a functioning terminal. And if they do, it gets modified to hibernate at regular intervals to save power. You'll quickly find that we're last in line for everything down here. But don't worry, if we stick together and look out for each other, I'm sure we can turn this department around in no time. Kind regards, Thomas R. Hennessy. From L. Manor to T. Hennessy, subject, welcome to floor 3. Know where the toilet is? Ate too many fish sticks, Larry. Alright. I was like, where's the door?
Watch this! Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Wow, there's a lot of people near Felix.
This is bad! That's the last of them.
It's not that bad. Hold on, how is this stuff? Oh, it's horrible. Stop picking up their stuff.
What was that? What was that? Don't mess with the best.
This gun really dismembers them.
Nice. I really can't see how anyone could work in a place like this. Of course, the same could be said for this entire colony.
Heads up, jackass! Your life was merely an illusion anyway.
Easy.
More terminals? God damn. M. Eliasson. From M. Eliasson to K. Zamansky. Subject, please. Kevin, please stop taking out your frustrations on the filing cabinets. I know technical support gives you a hard time about the vending machines, but I would much rather have all our vending machines smashed to bits than come in every morning to see another pile of files scattered across the floor. Honest to law, what has gotten into this office? We're the third person to show unprofessional violence in the workplace in as many days. Is there something in the Saltuna? Listen, Kevin. If the work is testing your composure, then I encourage you to look inside yourself and find the source. Work fortifies the spirit. Maybe you're not giving your work the attention it deserves. Thanks. From T. Hennessy to M. Eliasson. Subject filing system. Hi Minora. Thanks for explaining your filing system to me earlier. I think that gave me a better understanding of where to find the information I need. However, I'm still not entirely sure I understand it. So you use the first letter of the file name, find a Spacer's Chosen player who has a surname starting with that letter, then organize the file based on the year in which that player was drafted. I appreciate how hard you've worked to implement this system, but wouldn't it be more straightforward to just organize it alphabetically? I organize most of my stuff alphabetically. From A. Hobbs to T. Hennessy, subject cool your thruster's friend. Hey new guy, here's the honest truth. When you get here, you're stuck here. It doesn't matter how hard we work or how well we perform, and there's a reason for that. One day, I had to take something up to HR and they accidentally called me a quota employee. Thought that was a little suspicious, so I forked over a few bits to the maintenance guys to look into it. Turns out it means exactly that. We're part of a quota. See, Spacer's Choice has certain requirements that a project has to meet in order to receive the top tier of funding, including a minimum number of employees at each location. So they tossed some desks right above the boiler room, made a PM unit our direct supervisor, and here we are. At first I was mad about it, like I'm sure you are, but then I realized that I could benefit from my situation. Nothing's expected of us, so we can just drift along, like a ship that's killed its engines. So when you show up and push things to full burn all the time, it really throws off the equilibrium, know what I mean? Tone down the enthusiasm is all I'm saying, at least 3 notches. And from T. Hennessy to A. Hobbs, subject cool your thruster's friend. And I sincerely appreciate the advice and I do understand your concerns, however I cannot resign myself to such an apathetic course of action. I do not know your employment history, but as for myself, I was quite good at my job, exemplary even. I may have suffered a setback, but I am unwilling to accept that this reassignment is some kind of fatal wound from which my career cannot recover. If we turn this department around and show management that we are valuable members of the Spacer's Choice family, surely they won't let us waste away in this basement. We just have to push ourselves harder. So please, with all due respect, do not try to discourage me. Thank you. We had the filing.
Ah, the inefficiency of bureaucracy. Choked by paperwork.
Paperwork sucks. From E. Farrer to Human Resources Subject Manager. Good day. I have just started on the 3rd floor and I am a little confused. This automechanical said it was my manager, but that can't be right. It called itself Pam and refused to tell me where my real manager was. Can you please direct me to my manager and send this automechanical off to be repaired? Thank you. From Human Resources to E. Farrier, Subject Manager. Emily, there is no mistake. Pam is a productivity automechanical and your direct supervisor. She is specially equipped to provide all your motivational and disciplinary needs as a valued member of the Spacer's Choice family. So please treat Pam as you would any other member of Spacer's Choice Management. To that end, please accept all directives, commands, responses, and silent glares from Pam, as you would a living sentient human manager. That's hilarious. Oh, filing room key, we already used it. Personal files, quarterly goals. In order to be promoted to a more optimal position, I need to focus on increasing my output in every measurable performance statistic. If I am objectively performing at a high level, management can't ignore my request. As such, I have created this document in order to track my performance so I know what areas to focus on. Hours. Work fortifies the spirit, so this is an opportunity to stand out. I'll target 250% of the departmental average. Output. The filing system will make it difficult to go too quickly here, so Still, with my overtime, I should be able to process files 125% faster than the departmental average. Performance. Have requested experimental batches of adrenal time from chemical lab. Fewer sleeping hours means more time working. More time working leads to better performance. Better performance leads to fulfillment. I'll be a valuable member of the Spacer's Choice family. I will belong. Daily prayer. Repeat daily. You are a hard worker. You are a valuable member of the Spacer's Choice family. You are not your anger. You are not losing your mind. Your place in the world is fixed. Work fortifies the spirit. Messages. From Human Resources to T. Hennessy. Final warning. Thomas, please be advised that all members of the Spacer's Choice family are expected to hold to high moral and personal standards, including but not limited to temperance, the ability to hold one's temper and or drink, somatic hygiene, the ability to express oneself using appropriate company-approved language, and pride, a sense of contentment derived from understanding and accepting one's designated role in the workplace. Please be advised that your recent letter has violated the aforementioned standards. Your recent behavior, described by other coworkers as erratic, oddly violent, has been corroborated in the tone of your recent letter. Please report to security for re-education at the end of your shift. Ooh. From T. Hennessy to Human Resources, subject transfer request. Pam is a mechanical and is not programmed to write performance reviews, provide letters of recommendation, or offer professional guidance. We've been over this, and frankly I'm having trouble controlling my patients. I have a sensation of walls closing in on me, and I would very much appreciate a transfer. I have months worth of documentation tracking my progress and a detailed analysis of my impact on the department. If you could please just forward it to a non-mechanical manager, I'm sure my transfer will be approved. Please, I would very much appreciate it. Ooh. Well, I mean, he seems like a good worker. Oh, thank you. Parvati's not very... She doesn't care about my lockpicking skills. And that is... yeah.
Your confession now.
Oh shoot.
This is bad. Well done. We're still alive.
Had to be something at the end. Deadeye assault rifle 2.
My time to shine! Never anger a man of the cloth!
Ow.
Hey, boss! Watch this! I've had quite enough of you! Ha! Ha! Nobody messes! We are victorious.
What is in this? Okay. Can't go in there. What's in this one?
It's too late for second thoughts.
She brought this on herself.
Very surprised at myself for not really messing up too much when we're reading so fast.
We've come a long way. Let's finish this.
Man, this place is so fucking big. I don't know, I'm wondering, could I have gone here before this? And gone through all these places? Because I realize now I have never been here. So is she down here, or is this the exit? That is the exit, I do believe. Oh, she's down there, so let's go up, see what's up there.
You're a deft hand with a mag pick.
Just some bits.
I'll give you one thing, little weasel. You are relentless. I did everything in my power to stop you, yet here you stand before me, offensively alive. Just so we're clear, if you intend to restart this machine, you'll have to go through me.
Whoa, hold on. I'm here to make peace.
You think that will fool me? I'll die before I let you have this place.
Let's talk. Let's take it down a notch. Not yet. Minnie wants to work with you on a cure for the Marauders.
That's preposterous. Not too long ago, she wanted me dead. How do I know this isn't a trick to get me out of the way?
You don't. You just have to trust me. Or intimidate. Why trick when it'd be easier for me to kill you? No, of course not.
I will not. Your intentions are beside the point. I've been working on a cure for 5 years, and I've made no progress at all. If she believes teamwork is all I've been missing, she's more soft-headed than I thought.
She said you were invited for tea. She said you were invited for tea?
She... what? That was our secret phrase. Did she tell you?
That's rather sweet of you. No.
Clever girl. When I'd been on Gorgon too long, that's what she'd write at the end of her messages. It meant she missed me. That she wanted me to come home.
So you'll work with Minnie?
I'll try. It's no guarantee of success. And like as not, we'll develop nothing useful at all. But it will be better than working alone. Thank you, Captain. In the end, you were not at all what I expected.
Hell yeah. Now I just gotta go speak to them. So, at least we discovered like every single place on Gorgon, I believe. So, I'm happy about that. This was the last place. We got on a compromise. I was worried I wouldn't be able to because I wasn't able to with the Iconoclast. I wanted to do that, but I didn't do it in the proper order and we ended up having to kill them. So, unfortunate there. That's like the one thing I regret in the main game. Oh my god, I spent like 10 minutes trying to get in there. Wow. Alright, let me get rid of some of this crap. Oh, I knew that was a special thing. Ooh, 86. The suit did an excellent job at protecting the wearer against hibernation sickness and freezer burn. Deemed too expensive, it was replaced with a suit that provided no protection at all, but at half the cost. Alright, I can go with one more. The other ones can go up 2, I believe.
We arrived at Ambrose Manor.
We'll keep our current party, because like I said, Felix, you know, seems to at least have some feelings for her. And Vicar Max is always good to have, so.
I have to know, Mother. All those years ago, what tipped you off that Gorgon was in trouble?
The volunteers. Not just the shocking way they died, but the company's muted response to it. They were expensive to house, train, and treat. That the company would spare no expense, yet let so many of them die. It was terrible.
History won't repeat itself on our watch.
I dare say not.
Oh, I should have let them talk.
Even when we made significant progress, Lawrence and his ghouls in OCI slashed our budgets. I knew then I'd lost control of Gorgon. I'd lost control of Adrena Time.
You never told me Gorgon was such a logistical nightmare. We should have had this conversation 5 years ago.
You can't know how badly I wanted to. But the truth put you in danger, and I couldn't abide that.
I owe you an apology, Captain. Not only did I deceive you, but all this time I had the wrong idea about Mother.
Shrug. What do you think of her now?
Mother is less than perfect, but more than a monster. Somewhere in the middle, I suppose. We still have a great deal of work ahead of us. The years of silence were not easy.
I don't doubt it was hard on you, but I knew you'd come out the stronger for it. We have the chance to know each other now, thanks entirely to you.
How do you plan on mending relations from here?
On Minnie's terms, whatever they may be. I've made enough decisions for her, I think.
Well, there's no need to dwell on the past anymore. We're in the thick of it together, now that we're partners.
Partners? Huh. I suppose we are.
And family, I suppose. This isn't at all playing out the way I imagined it. And for the first time, I'm glad.
You two have grown a lot in a short time.
Part of me will always miss the cold, vindictive Minnie Ambrose. Life was so much simpler when I felt cheated by it.
I'm glad to have you as my daughter, Minnie. But I'm proud to call you my partner. But I fear things will only get harder from here.
Sign 60. Test, measure, revise. Nothing gets done right for the first time.
Indeed. The road to a cure will be long and fraught with setbacks. We will need to find our strength in the work, and our partnership, if we're to overcome them.
You've earned this, Captain. For recovering Mother's journal. For getting us talking in the same room together. And for exceeding my expectations.
Indeed. I have no use for bits and baubles on Gorgon. Not now that I have my work. Take what's yours, Captain. The road to a Marauder cure will be a long one, and the board will surely fight us every step of the way. But this partnership, it's a damn good start.
Will you put the burden of the colony aside for just one moment? Give me a day with my mother before we get back to work.
For you, I will try.
Okay. Let's see if they have anything else to say.
It's finally over. I'm free.
You're welcome to stay as long as you wish. It's nice to have visitors for a change.
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral.
Yeah.
Something...
Nothing?
Yeah, boss?
Hey, Felix, head back. No, okay. So they don't have anything to say. Weird. Is there anything open up that was not recently? It's a goodbye letter, we read that.
Easy does it.
Pretty sure we went in there. Yeah, that was how we got out, so yeah. Oh look, a janitor. Well, I do really, that is everything for Peril on Gorgon. And I have to say, it was a fantastic DLC. I didn't want to stop playing it. I always wanted to go back to it. And I did it in 2 sittings, so I'm starving. And very, very thirsty because I read a lot. That was the thing, there was a lot of readables in this one. I love that they added the things where they...
Who ordered the bottles of Raptidon musk? One has broken.
They're basically like holotapes or whatever. And we're 7,000. Can't tinker with anything.
Sam, I must confess.
Anything,
Welcome back,
Ada?
Captain.
No. And the only thing we have is Brave New World, which is the final one. So what I'm gonna do is, once the final DLC comes out, I think it's called Murder on Eridanos. I don't know when, I don't think it has a release date yet. But once we finish that one, we will also do a Brave New World, because I hear there is additional stuff to the ending slide with the DLCs. So we're gonna go ahead and end it here. Hope you guys have enjoyed the DLC. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day and I'll see you. Bye.